Welcome back to EPG. I am Greg, your host, as usual. Today we're going to talk about the best day trip that you can take from Auckland, New Zealand. Now, much like the tip that I got about Adelaide and that wonderful porchetta sandwich, I got this tip when I was driving for Uber because I met a couple of Kiwis that I was taking from one place to another. And I told them that I would be in their country pretty soon, and I asked if they had any recommendations for things to do. And they said they did. And that is what I did when I got there. Now, the recommendation was this. It is, there's an island off of Auckland called Waiheke Island, and it happens to be home to a lot of vineyards. And they suggested that I go to a place called Mudbrick, which was their favorite. So basically what I did is I went down to the kind of like port area of Auckland. I got on a ferry, which currently is about, I'm going to say, 14 American dollars one way. It's about a 45-minute trip, and it took me and it dropped me off in a little piece of heaven. It was so beautiful there. Like, it was almost indescribable. I mean, there was trees and water and lots of grass area. And it took me about 15 minutes to walk from the port of Waiheke Island up and around to get to Mudbrick. And once I got to the entrance, there wasn't really a road that I could see. So I just happened to walk through the vineyards. And there were grapes everywhere, and it was, let's see, February. So it was just getting ready, you know, maybe a little later, early, kind of, I don't know, almost harvest time. So, I mean, like a few months from harvest. So the grapes were just getting, you know, ready to go. And I walked in, and lunch wasn't being served yet, so I decided to have some tasting. And it was funny because the guy there was, you know, a Kiwi through and through. And, you know, I asked about the different wines, and he said, "Oh, you're not from here, are you?" And I said, "No, what gave it away?" And he said, "Well, your very thick American accent and your thick credit card." So I'm like, okay, I didn't realize I had an accent, but that was the first time it dawned on me that, yeah, you know, I was the foreigner in this case. But I had sampled 3 wines. The Pinot Gris was my favorite. And then when they started serving lunch, I went up and I had a fantastic lunch of flounder there, looking out over the kind of bay. I could see Auckland in the distance. And yeah, if you have time and you're in Auckland and the inclination to go see a couple vineyards, definitely go to Waiheke Island. I cannot recommend it enough. And while you're there, have a Pinot Gris for me. So this has been EPG. Thank you for your time, and get out there.